I stay out too late, and nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. That's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. Haters gonna hate, 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 hate. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 break. The faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. And I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Ooh. Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today we are checking out Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, the queen of pop. Man, she is a fantastic writer of pop songs. This one is one of those examples where it's 3 chords all the way through the whole thing, but it's incredible. Part of the reason it's incredible is because of the changes in dynamics, because if you play the same chords the same way over and over again for a whole song, it gets pretty boring. So we're going to look at like a real straight version where we just look at the chords with very simple strumming. Make sure you got the idea. If you're new to guitar, you're a beginner, you could use that real simple strumming and play along with the original recording, which will be loads of fun. But I'm also going to go into looking a little bit more at the parts, that little brass riffy kind of thing that's going on at the beginning and how you can simplify that as well. And the idea of trying to play it and sing it at the same time, because it's really difficult and I still can't do it exactly right. So let's start off with the most basic look at the chords. So it's starting off with an A minor for 2 bars. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Then to a C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then to a G chord for 4 bars. Lots of different ways of playing a G chord. You can use whatever one feels comfortable for you. Okay? I stay out too late, got nothing in my brain. Oh, that's what people say. Ooh, ooh. That's what people say. Ooh, ooh. I go on too many dates. Well, I definitely can't try, but you get the idea. You can strum along with the original recording like that. Obviously, if you were going to play it out or you wanted your friends to sing along, that would feel a little bit dry. The song is quite up-tempo though, so if you switch from that to playing 4 down strums to the bar. Okay, in my head, and it's gonna be alright. And the player's gonna play, 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 play. It's kind of okay, it can kind of work, but it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound very groovy, it sounds pretty dry. A really nice way to make it a little bit more interesting is to play beats 1 and 3 a little quieter and to target the bass strings, and on beats 2 and 4 you play all of the strings, perhaps a tiny bit louder as well, with a little accent there. Now that's called accenting the backbeat, and it makes it feel a lot more groovy straight away if you just change the dynamic within the strumming pattern. So quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud, quiet, loud. I stay up too late, and nothing in my brain. That's what people say. Mm-hmm. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, and I can't make them stay. That's what people say. Mm-hmm. That's what people say. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. Getting the idea that it's getting pretty boring when you do the same chords and the same rhythm over and over. It's getting pretty boring now, and the player's gonna sleep, 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 sleep. And the listener's gonna sleep, 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 sleep. You just can't do it like that. You got to have some movement. And that's why I think it's really important to have some different approaches within the song and separating a verse and a chorus pattern at least. Maybe verse, bridge and chorus would be good in this song. It really just doesn't work to do one pattern through the whole thing, no matter how good it is. There's occasions where it kind of works, where you can have that, the monotony of it kind of works in its own favor because it makes it a bit hypnotic. But for most pop songs, in this style at least, it's better to have these dynamic shifts. So on the Taylor Swift recording, you'll hear these movements, the way the first verse is a little quieter, the second verse adds a little bit more elements, then the pre-chorus starts to build things up a bit. And a really nice way to do that is to use that little pattern there. I think works real good. I'm using power chords. It doesn't really work so well with the open chords. I'm using an A power chord, which is the 5th and 7th fret of the thickest and the 5th string. C power chord with the first finger is in the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Little finger 2 frets higher on the next string down. And the G, where we just move the first finger over to the thicker string. So that's the A, the C, and the G. Now, I should mention that doing the specific pattern here while you sing is very difficult. I don't feel like I got it right. If that's a problem for you as well, you might find that you can just use even 8th notes and accent 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I stay out too late, got nothing in my brain. That's what people say, that's what people say. But I keep cruising, I won't stop moving. I mean, straight away, the accent on the 2 and the 4, the 8th notes pumping there, I think that works really well. So that's a good approach that you could use for maybe the verse. The actual pattern, if you're brave enough to have a little go at it, is 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and all down picks. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the pattern's the same on the A and the C. On the G chord, it's not quite as consistent, but if you're going to practice it and train yourself up to do it, you're probably going to find it easier to do the pattern the same for the G too, or allow yourself to do some variations. That's the thing here, like if you're doing a cover of the song on an acoustic guitar, or any situation actually, you can make it your own, and that's a cool thing to do. Don't feel like you have to try and replicate exactly the form that Taylor's done. She did her own version, you're doing yours. And what I would love for you to do is not to do the same pattern all of the way through, because I see covers of this song and lots of songs actually where people just use the one strumming pattern and the same chords all of the way through, and it gets really boring. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to try and explore ideas of creating dynamic differences between the verses and the choruses, because it makes a huge difference on how well the song works for the listener, and probably for you as a performer as well, because you'll feel that vibe building up into the chorus. So you could experiment there. You could, if you struggle doing the power chords, you could just do single notes. That doesn't help with the rhythm part, but it definitely makes it easier to play. Or 2, 3, 4, or late, nothing in my brain. That's what people say. People say. And then in the chorus, I keep on moving, cruising, I can't stop moving. I keep getting that lyric wrong. I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright, cause the player's gonna play. So definitely that kind of thing will be a huge lift if you were playing this at a party and you do it like nice and subtle with the muty thing going on for the verses, build it up into the pre-chorus, but I keep cruising line. You move into that 1, 2, 3, 4, that pattern. and then a little pop, it's called a pop stop, where you stop just before a chorus. It really telegraphs the difference as well if you have that little stop, bang, for the chorus, and it comes on all big. For the chorus, you might want to be just doing regular strumming. A really nice one, still keeping with that accent thing. If you can accent 2 and 4, that keeps things moving. It gets people's feet tapping if you do that. So just having that 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So now I'm doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, up, down, up, down. But with the accent still on 2 and 4. That's a really nice pattern to suddenly burst into that chorus. Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. The hater's gonna hate, 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 hate. The hater's gonna hate, hate, shake, shake, shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 break. Faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. And he's gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Ooh, 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 do, do. In my mind. Having these different things to explore suddenly means that you've got this big chorus and then it drops down again, like the original recording. Nirvana are obviously the most famous people to do this, like huge choruses and then tiny verses, and then having this huge contrast. But it really works in most styles of music, really, but particularly in this sort of pop thing, it really makes a huge difference. So to recap a little bit, because it is those same chords all of the way through. You should start by just keeping it real simple, play along with the original recording, getting used to doing the chord changes, making sure you know where they are. Then you could try experimenting with the heavy accent on beats 2 and 4. So 1 and 3 quiet, 2 and 4 loud. Does sound a little country if you do that, but that's okay. You can do it that way. A nice variation of that is doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and with the accent still on 2 and 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Because you might do that. You might do, I stay out too late. Got nothing in my brain. Keeping it real simple. That's what people say. That's what people say. So many days I can't make them stay. So just build it up a little bit. That's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising. Can't won't stop moving. It's like I got this feeling in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. Haters gonna hate, hate, hate. I'll just stop it after this half a chorus. Hate, hate, hate. Hate it off, take it off. Take it. Really big drop down. Nothing wrong with doing that, as long as you keep time with yourself and you know where the beat is. Maybe you do that. Second verse, you go into the little power chordy thing. So I'm just trying to get you to experiment. I've had a run lately where people have been emailing me saying, hey, go and check out my cover of this song, that song, and the rhythm has been the same all of the way through. Like I said, sometimes you can get away with it because of the hypnotic style of the song, and sometimes an incredible voice can transcend all of that and work anyway. But for most people, most of the time, paying some attention to dynamics and how you arrange the song is going to be really super important. And I really hope I can encourage you to do the same with this song, because it'll make a huge difference, not just on this song, but if you're aware of it for every single song that you play. If you happen to be over on YouTube, I really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, slapping me a like, and let me know in the comments what other Taylor Swift songs you'd like me to do lessons on. She's got a huge catalogue of incredible songs that work really well as kind of acoustic strummy things as well. Remember, there are loads more lessons over on the website if you're struggling with any of the chords or the rhythms or the strumming and all of that sort of stuff. There's stacks and stacks of lessons. Go and check it out. There'll be a link in the description. I'll see you for plenty more very soon. You all take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.